of St. Petersburg Catholic High School versus Shorecrust Prep. My name is Tyler Smaybeck, and I'm here with Jonathan Shields. Jonathan, what do you think is going to happen tonight?
Yeah, senior night tonight for the Barons, Tyler. So, senior night sometimes difficult to play on. You have a lot of family in town. You have all the pregame stuff going on. So, I'm looking for our Barons to come out with an inspired effort tonight.
I couldn't agree more. And they start off, and it's looking difficult. But I think St. Pete Catholics can take possession, and I think that's Vincent Bagoni over to Steinman. Early shot, it's out of bounds. That'll be back with St. Pete Catholic.
Yeah, face-offs are going to be a big key today for the Barons, Tyler. It's been, when St. Pete Catholic has been going well, they've been really good in that face-off circle. They can gain possession early and then go from there.
Yeah, especially someone who was good last match with those face-offs. Nick Marone, he was pretty good against Indian Rocks on those face-offs. And Zeb gets an early shot off the post, and it's out again. And this time gets the shot off, and that's a goal for Carson Covington. Gets the shot off, and that's a goal for Carson Covington. Top goal scorer for SPC scores once again. What do you think about that play?
Yeah, just a great individual effort there from Carson, darting through, being able to put a great shot on goal, and something, Todd, that me and you both seen doing these games. St. Pete Catholic's done better when they've gotten the early lead, and it's big for them to get that early lead here.
Yeah, I agree. What a great goal from Carson Covington to get the possession back after they just lost it, and then just got an easy goal there for him. So now SBC's up 1-0 with just 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter, as they'll just start off the face-off after the goal. And the face-off starts it's with Shorecrust. Now it's with SBC, but there's a call. What do you think that call was?
I'm not sure, but it will result in Shorecrust's ball.
Here comes Shorecrust. Tries to pass it over to their number 20, but the pass just misses.
So he played that ball from out of bounds, said the referee.
So looks like Covington will start it off after it was out of bounds by Shorecrust. Elijah Gainio. Gainio over to Bagoni. Vincent Bagoni.
Yeah,
still trying to find something. That's a close shot from Jamie Shields.
Yeah, there's a sneaky play there. Jameson cut in front. It was a great pass by Vinny. Right in the circle, and Jameson tried a spinning bounce shot and just missed. Tyler, this St. Pete Catholic offense has been really, really humming as of late. They scored 8 against Northside, 10 against Angelina Academy, just an electric game. And in Carson, the way it's happened is Carson's gotten some help.
Yeah.
Jameson has 6 goals in his last 2 games. Vinny's always been a factor scoring, and that's really helped this Baron offense.
And here comes Vincent. Covington getting the shot off, and it's another goal for Carson Covington.
Goal number 17, Carson Covington.
That's his second goal of the night.
I have a feeling we're going to be saying that a lot tonight, just because of the skill that Carson plays with, plays with has. And Shorecrust, they're 0-5 on the year, but it's not one of those where they get blown out every game, right? They're competitive in some of these games, but you need a certain type of athlete to be able to match with Carson, and Shorecrust doesn't have many of those.
He's one of the top athletes in the United States for ground balls, and he's just been incredible this season. He has 29 goals this season already, just those certain numbers. And now the face-off starts again, and Shorecrust wins this one. Shorecrust tries to get the pass off, but Shorecrust wins it back. Just something that you don't want to see from Shorecrust a lot, from them personally, is that they keep missing the passes. But it looks like Shorecrust will have to go. And that's a goal from Shorecrust. Shorecrust gets one back after the attack after they won the face-off.
Yeah, it's a really sneaky goal by Johnson. He almost kind of granny shot it in with a great angle. Kind of surprised Tanner there in the goal. Great response there from Shorecrust.
As SPC started off early with 2 early goals, but Shorecrust just got one back. Let's see how that affects the game for SPC, but it shouldn't shake them too much. In the face-off, it starts off again, and Shorecrust wins that one again.
That's going to be a flag on Grayson Zepp. Came from him too far behind once St. Catholic gets possession.
And there you go. That's the flag call.
It's always tricky when you hit someone from behind like that, Tyler, because you almost have to hit it straight on, or else it's going to result in a penalty.
Yeah, it's very hard trying to win that back after the face-offs, especially like when he's behind them, like you said, just to win that ball back, or else it's just going to result in a flag, really. It's 2-1 with 8 minutes to go for SPC. And Shorecrust starts it off again after the flag is over. And Shorecrust are just passing the ball around the area and trying to find options. Shorecrust is 32 on that right side, being marked by SBC's defenders.
Yeah, you got a lot of youth on this Shorecrust roster.
Yeah, I think they have a few 8th graders.
8th graders, freshmen, sophomores.
Oh, Shorecrust, they almost just sneaked that one in, but SBC gets it back. Another sneaky play from Shorecrust, and SBC's taking the charge.
Yeah, really nice job by Holsworth to scoop up that ball, and here he goes.
And Holsworth is charging through, dodging past all the defenders. Tries to find an option. It's a shot, and it's saved by Shorecrust's goalkeeper.
That's a great individual effort there from Holsworth.
And it's back with Shorecrust. And
really nice by Vinny and Jameson to get that ball out.
yeah, Jamie Shields and Vincent Bogoni doing well to win that back. And here comes Bogoni. Tries to get the shot off. And it's another goal for SBC.
Goal number 4, Vinny Bogini.
Vincent Bogoni, a senior that's also was honored tonight. That's his first goal of the match, and he's also been such a crucial part for his team. Definitely good here to get another goal early in the game.
Yeah, and we talked about the defense led to that, didn't it, Tyler? Vinny was really good on the ball before that, right? And it pays it off with the goal. And we've talked about the
And we're back for some more SPC lacrosse, and Shorecrust started off. Passes it over to the right to their number 32. Over to the back. Drops the ball. It's another 8th grader for Shorecrust. Comes Shorecrust. Shot right off the post. Yeah. Oh, Fredericks scores. Yeah. Oh, Fredericks scores.
Goal number 20, Beckett Fredericks.
Beckett Fredericks, what a run. Just gets it in.
I love to see all the seniors getting involved here. You know, that's the beauty of senior night, right? Some of these guys, you know, maybe won't play a sport again after this. Obviously, St. Catholic still has more games left in their season, but, you know, senior nights are always, you know, a different kind of special.
Yeah. Something that players always look forward to is when they're in their high school careers, senior night, because it's such a special moment for them, and especially it's their last home game, so they generally get more opportunities to shine and try and do well, whether or not they're a good player or not. And And the face-off starts in. Looks to be SPC wins that. SPC wins the face-off, and it's now with Covington on the right side. Covington to Bagoni. Vincent Bagoni taking his time trying to find a passing option. Over to Grayson Zepp. Grayson Zepp just going slow and just taking his time. Sends it to Vincent. And Vincent gets the shot off, but it's won back by Shorecrust.
Yeah, good adjustment there by Shorecrust. You see how they closed in with
Yeah.
a lot of bodies there. Early in the game, there's a lot of one-on-one play. And St. B. Catholic with Bagoni, Covington, Zepp, Shields just has a lot of talent to beat you one-on-one.
And SPC has it now. Jamison Shields. Just trying to find some passing options. Tries to dodge past. All the pass just nearly off. And it's out of bounds, and it's with Shorecrust now.
Yeah, still good action for St. B. Catholic. Love to see them active.
Definitely been good for St. P. Catholic so far, as they've been on the attacking half most of the game, as Shorecrust has had limited chances, as they've only gotten about a few shots up, one of them being the goal that they scored that was a sneaky goal.
Coming into this game, as we see a lot of guys scoring, for the first time, and how crucial, that can be.
Yeah.
Not only now, yes, will they face better teams, Shorecrust going forward? Yes, but, the fact that there's been now 2 players in this game to get their first goals this season, that's big for the Barons going forward.
Now, there was a flag called, and now it's back with Shorecrust. That's Shorecrust trying to find some options on the offensive side. Oh, he gets the shot up, but it's just wide, and no, SPC gets that back. Now it's over to Jake Hogan. Jake Hogan sends a Hail Mary pass to Keen Novotny. Then Grayson Zeb gets it. Zeb loses it. Now it's back with Shorecrust. Still back and forth now. After that goal from SBC, it's just Shorecrust is going a bit back and forth now with SBC as well. And then now, I believe Shorecrust has the ball now. It's 5-1 with 30 seconds to go, and it's just been a dominant display so far from SBC. What do you think about that, Jonathan?
Yeah, I agree with you. As, St. B. Catholic, another home game here tomorrow against St. B. High. And then a whole lot of away games. Only one more home game after tomorrow. Then, they're on the road to Parrish, away at Osceola, away at St. B. High, at Shorecrust again to end the regular season.
Shorecrust trying to find options with 20 seconds to go, trying to get a shot off, and that's Shorecrust gets the shot off, but it's saved.
It's a routine, a save that might look routine for Mattel, but he's a guy that has not seen a lot of action, right? So, good save by him.
And Covington gets the final shot off, and it's a goal.
Goal!
Great goal by Carson Covington
Covington.
from such far range.
That was an unbelievable goal. The players on the field aren't even reacting. That was unbelievable. What a play by Carson.
That was incredible from Carson Covington. That's extraordinary.
But we'll be back with the second quarter right after this. We're back for some second quarter action here between St. Pete Catholic and Shorecrust. Tyler, high scoring first quarter for the Barons. Give us a recap of who scored.
So that was a great first quarter. 3 goals coming from senior Carson Covington, a goal from Vincent Pagoni, and 2 first-time scorers, Caleb Sultana and Beckett Fredericks, and then a goal coming from Shorecrust Daniel Johnson. Very sneaky goal there, but that's Shorecrust's been only success so far, and now the face-off begins.
Yeah, it's won by Elijah Gainio, as Tyler just did a fantastic job for play-by-play in the first quarter. As you guys were battling through some Wi-Fi issues with us, as we have it all figured out now, as Pagoni has it on the left side as St. Pete Catholic leads 6-1. Off the bench comes Covington with 3 goals already. Over to Shields, 4 goals in the last game. So he's really started to heat up. 1-on-1. Shields dodging back left, looking for a pass, looking at Zepp. Zepp covered up. Back up to Covington, top of the key. Covington, 1-on-1, dodges in, shoots, another bouncer, it's another goal. Carson Covington cannot be stopped.
That's a great goal from Carson Covington, his 4th of the night. And that's his 31st goal of the season. Just an extraordinary goal off the bounce. Just nothing Shorecrust could really do about that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's this is next level stuff. We talked about before. You know, Carson, one of the better players, not only St. Pete Catholic, obviously, but in the whole region, right? It's just a tough ask for Shorecrust to try to stay in front of him one-on-one. And yeah, Tyler, you saw the adjustment in the second quarter as they collapsed the middle a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, that time Tyler didn't give them the opportunity to collapse the middle as he just laced it from the outside.
Yeah, that was something extraordinary.
Brody Clark will take this face-off for St. Pete Catholic, but it is won by Michael Johnson for Shorecrust. Loose now, scooped up by Ryan Balu, and hit from behind by Callahan. It will be Shorecrust's ball. 7-1 Barons. St. Pete Catholic's season high in scoring this year, Tyler. Do you want to guess?
10.
10. That's exactly right. Against Angelina Academy, which was a great game. Here comes Shorecrust darting in as a goal for Shorecrust. That's Ryan Richards, one of the lone seniors on this team for Shorecrust. Makes the score 7-2 with 10:58 left.
That was a good goal by Ryan Richards. Just getting past the defense and dodging by, and it was a good goal. It might seem like pure consolation at this point, as SPC has been mainly dominant throughout the game. And Charlie Book comes on for Jake Hogan in the defense.
And I talked about it a little bit at the end. It's tough for Tanner, who hasn't seen many shots, to get in a rhythm, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, not that was a really good shot by Richards, but it's tough for someone who hasn't seen a lot of action to all of a sudden make a spectacular save.
Yeah, that's right.
As Brody Clark back on the face-off, one again by Johnson. Loose again as Gainio with his long stick gets in there. Covington jumps in to hop to help out. And what a stick left by Covington. And then Brody Clark lays out Richard as that'll stop play.
Looks to be an injury on the play after the face-off.
Yeah, it was nothing.
He seems
Tanner Johnson. I think he's fine. There's nothing dirty about that hit. They were all going for the ball.
Yeah, he was just down for a minute, but he'll be fine.
This should be St. Pete Catholic's ball coming out. As we're awaiting the start of play, Johnson was able to walk off under his own power. I think just got the wind knocked out of him. As Covington has the ball in the middle, getting ready to get things started here. As St. Pete Catholic still leads 7-2. 10:45 remaining. As we get it started up. Shields flanks Covington on the right. Covington taking a sweet time, just a little stroll coming in.
That was it was a shot, but I think the ref said it was a pass.
Yeah, I think they're going to go ahead and say this is a pass. Confusing nonetheless, but it will be Shorecrust's ball. As Covington picks him up immediately. That's Garrison Davis trying to fend off Covington. Davis desperately looking for an outlet. Throws in the no man's land, picked off by Shields. Shields one-on-one with the right side. Zep up in the middle. Shields darts in front, shoots! Oh, what a save. Best save of the night by Kip Reeder so far. Wow.
Yeah, freshman on that team.
Yeah, errant pass, but here's Gainio with the shot. Oh, just misses wide. Gainio trying to get his first goal of the season. But what a save by Kip Reeder. He robbed Jameson of his 11th goal of the year there.
That would have been such a great goal from Jameson Shield, but that was such a great save by Shorecrust's goalkeeper, Kip Reeder.
Yeah, it's just good stuff there.
And also Elijah
But
Gainio getting something back there, and then just went just over.
As Kip Reeder will attempt to launch this, as St. Pete Catholic's given him plenty of room, but he'll launch it. Almost picked off by Shields, but instead gets to Tanner Johnson. Johnson with Clark on him. Stumbles. Ball is loose. Clark, like a golf player, tries to putt it away. Goes into the offensive zone. Picked up by almost picked up. Goes flying in the air. Johnson is loose for it. With Shields and Clark in there as well. And we have Clark. A little nudge from behind will stop play and will give the ball to Shorecrust. or to St. Pete Catholic apparently. Here's Vinny, who has a goal in this game already. 1-on-1. Darts in, holds, shoots between two guys, still has it, pump fakes and shoots again and scores. Up in the
Goal
top
number
left
4,
corner as Vinny
Vinny.
just split between two guys for his second goal of the game.
That was a fantastic goal from Vincent Bigoni. Just splitting through the guys and dodging past just to get that goal. That was some pretty good dodging from him.
Yeah, it's an 8 spot on the board now for St. Pete Catholic, as they've seemed just to be able to score at will so far.
About every shot that they've taken has most likely gone in. Only like a few shots have gone off wide or just
It's a
really good save.
I tell you what, Kip Reeder's been asked to do a ton. A lot of these shots are coming point blank right in front of him.
For how active this SPC offense has been, Kip Reeder's actually doing a pretty good job.
Novotny ready to take the face-off for the Barons. 50-50 here as we have a whistle. As it will be Shorecrust ball. Not sure what Novotny did wrong there. I think he came up a little bit too early. But here comes Shorecrust. Number 20, Ryan Richards, who has one of the 2 goals tonight. Trying to dart in, shoots wide left of Matala in the net.
That was good dodging just to get past the SPC defender and just trying to give Matala a challenge, but it was just wide.
Here's Miles Halleck, another one of those freshmen. Hallsworth right on him. Brings it back out at the front. Lofts one in. Picked up by Sawyer Thompson. Thompson off his back foot just scoops it in. Dangerous here for the Barons. Ball still loose as the Shorecrust player dropped his stick. Almost picked up by Santana. Now a big hit in the back, and that will draw a whistle. It will stay with Shorecrust. Not a penalty, just a whistle. Here comes Johnson for Shorecrust. Has another one of the 2 goals. Holds it on the left side. Being watched by Beckett. Now the ball's loose. Santana after it. Picked up again by Richards. Most zone time Shorecrust had all night. Tyler.
Just been around the zone a little bit, but yeah, they haven't been on offense a lot. And there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The hitting in lacrosse still confuses me. It looked like a clean hit from Holsworth, but I think they're saying he got him with the stick a little bit. I think they're saying it just a 1-minute penalty too.
But they haven't. Shorecrest hasn't had a lot of offensive time. It has been on St. Pete Catholic's offensive side most of the time, and SPC's been creating chances. But there's times throughout the game where Shorecrest will have time in the offensive zone and create a good chance.
First time Shorecrust is a man up in this game. Second time, actually, because Covington at the end of the first half was scored with a man up with a few seconds left. It will be Richards to start here for Shorecrust as Brody Clark trots in to help with this stand. Here comes Richards, one-on-one with Hogan. 7:40 left here in the first half. Here's Tanner Johnson behind the net to DeShield Johnson. Johnson with his black stick gives it up to Cohen. A lot of bright colors with him. He's a green netting on his lacrosse stick, the pink cleats.
Seems very bright.
Back to Johnson. Johnson behind the goal. Up top to Richards. Misplay picked up by Covington. Here comes Covington, who's a one-man wrecking ball. He'll bring it across as he's looking for help. Looks for Jameson, pass a little bit too high, and it will bounce harmlessly out of bounds. Good job by the penalty kill there of St. Pete Catholic.
You know, that was a good run from Covington just to kill some time on the penalty. So Shorecrust couldn't take an advantage of that.
Here's Kip Reeder waiting to launch it down, looking right. Here comes Hogan trying to break it up. Bounces through everyone. Here's Johnson one-on-one with Beckett. Beckett doing a good job getting a stick in there. Ball still loose, picked up by Gainio just before it goes out of bounds. Here comes Gainio with his long stick. Three-sport athlete Gainio is, who launches it, has Zepp in the middle of the field. What a pass. Here comes Grayson Zepp. Grayson Zepp, like a bull in a china shop, charging through one-on-one with a goalie, and he scores.
Fantastic play from SPC there. What a long pass from Elijah Gainio to find Grayson Zepp, and he just dodges past well to get another goal for SPC. That's their 9th one of the night.
Yeah, great analysis there, Tyler. And you know, Grayson obviously plays offensive line for football, but don't let his size fool you. He is, I wouldn't even say sneaky athletic. He's just straight up athletic, and you saw it there.
That was just extraordinary. It reminds me of that goal from, I believe, the Parish Community game where just Jake Hogan just Hail Marys it, and he finds one of his teammates, and they just score it.
As Grayson Zepp went up for a chest bump with Nick Marone and almost put him right into the earth.
Could have killed him, honestly.
Covington would take a rare face-off here for the Barons. As we have a whistle. As, again, I don't understand the face-off rules too much. I guess Covington maybe came up a little bit too early, but nonetheless, it will be Shorecrust's ball. As I think we have a timeout.
Shorecrust.
Yep, timeout Shorecrust with 6:13 left. We'll be right back. And we're back from the timeout. 6:13 left in the first half. St. B. Catholic leads 9-2 on what's been, they're about to tie their season high for goals in just this first half. Tyler, what have you seen so far?
Just a fantastic offensive display from SBC, just getting through the defense so well. It's been mostly the SBC offense most of the game. Shorecrust having a few opportunities here and there, but just mainly been SBC.
Yeah, but here comes Shorecrust. They do have the ball on the offensive. Holdsworth still out with the penalty. St. B. Catholic has 2 shorthanded goals. Here is Haylock with a shot, misses wide. Shorecrust closest to it. They will retain possession. Here's Johnson, one of the 2 goal scorers for Shorecrust. Up top to Pollock as the penalty is over for the Barons, as we're back to even strength here. Shorecrust with a lot more offensive possession this quarter, as no whistle there, as Gainio picks it up looking for Covington. Great pass by Gainio. Here comes Covington being chased by 3 Shorecrust defenders. Covington slows it down and gets St. Pete Catholic set up offensively. Gives it to Zepp. He's trying to charge it again. Shot blocked. Good stick there by Shorecrust. Garrison Davis has Zepp after him. Gives him a nice shove to the ground, and I guess it's a penalty, even though the ref right next to him didn't throw his flag, but it's advantage Shorecrust here. Goes over to Johnson, under 5 minutes to go. Johnson brings it back out. 9-2 St. Pete Catholic. Johnson one-on-one with Beckett. Frederick still whacking away. Another penalty, so they let Beckett get away with the first whack. I should say Jake Hogan get away with the first whack. But St. Pete Catholic getting a little bit too stick happy. Now the penalty is starting to pile up for the Barons. As it will be, I think St. Pete Catholic will be 2 men down here, Tyler. They will be both Hogan, Zepp, and Brody Clark are in the box. It seems like, looks like 6-on-4 for Shorecrust here.
Shorecrust will probably take advantage of that and get a goal from that. If SPC as SPC looks a bit weak now, as they've lost 2 players, this could be a big moment for Shorecrust's game to try and get a comeback.
Ryan Richards up top with Gainio. Gainio has played a great game here on his senior night. Ball loose. Fredericks after it, one-on-one with Hollock. Ball still loose as Hogan tries to just throw it across, as Begoni has to wait there patiently for it. Can't step across, and he does it. Nicely done. Here comes Vinny. Has Jameson on his left. Vinny dodges in front, jumps through, and he scores. My goodness, what a goal.
What a goal from Vincent Begoni. That's the 10th of the night from SPC.
Yeah, Vinny. In basketball, we call that bag work right there. That's what that was from Vinny. Him and Carson just put it on incredible individual efforts.
That was such a great goal.
As Tyler, St. Pete Catholic seems to like being on the penalty kill. That's their 3rd goal with at least 1 man off, as I believe they got 1 back. Yeah, Brody's back on the field for St. Pete Catholic, but Grayson Zepp's still off, so Shorecrust is still a man up in this 10-2 game.
Looks like Nick Morel will take the face-off for SBC.
Marone one-on-one, wins it back to Gainio. Gainio trying to pick it up. Richards after him. Still loose, and we have another flag. Man, this near side ref just loves throwing his flag. As we have another stoppage. Another penalty. I think this one's on Marone for a minute. As St. Pete Catholic is 2 men down again. But last time they scored. We'll see what they can do this time. Just 4 on defense for the 6 offensive here for Shorecrust. 3:30 remaining, 10-2 game here on senior night. Here's Richards behind the goal in that X position, trying to dart in front. Back to Halleck. Halleck shoots, goes past the
Goal,
stick of
Chargers.
Metalla for a goal.
That was a good goal from Shorecrust. A lot of power into that one to get it past Metalla. He's doing a little celebration there. A bit much for being 7 goals down.
Yeah, but Shorecrust, they don't score too often. As we look at their games coming into this game, Shorecrust has only scored 10 goals on the season, so that's right around 2 of games. So they're already past their average. So Covington in that face-off circle for St. Pete Catholic, and looks like an automatic win for St. Pete Catholic. Here comes Covington. Shields on his left, but out in front. Oh, and he scored. So that was a pass to Novotny, and Covington shot it, and it
Goal, Barons.
tipped off Novotny's stick
Number 5, Keaton Novotny.
into the goal. So, you know, when you're going good, you're going good, Tyler.
Yeah, that's surely one of the most luckiest goals I've ever seen, but all of them count.
Yeah, you see that a lot in hockey, the deflection goals, right? Not much in lacrosse.
I've seen in soccer before where someone could shoot it and then it just comes off the player, another player on their team, and it just they get the goal. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Still 3 minutes to go till halftime in this extended first half because of the 14 combined goals. Brody Clark will take the face-off. Won by Richards for Shorecrust. Or Johnson, excuse me. Johnson shoots over the head of Metalla. Out of play. Possession will stay with Shorecrust.
That was a good bit of play from Shorecrust to try and get that shot off just over. There was some so good at playing, a little bit of spark from Shorecrust.
Shorecrust passing around. Halleck shoots over the net again. Metalla had a stick there if it was on goal. Here's Johnson, one of the 3 goals. As Covington will cross the line to try to help out. And Hogan picks it up. Hogan will attempt to bring it across, taking multiple stick checks, but they can't stop him. Hogan high stepping across. Tries a hesitation, I guess, and uses the ball, loses the ball. Hogan has Brody to his left as he is committed to trying to go one-on-one and is not doing great at it, as that will dribble out of bounds for Shorecrust's possession. Ryan Richards getting ready to trigger this ball in on the whistle. Let's go past Jameson Shields, and he does. Here's Balu. Out to Richards. Richards, one-on-one with Clark. Long range pass. Hallsworth back in the game. As Halleck has it. Halleck scored the most recent goal. As there's a high lofting pass off Hogan's stick, so it'll stay with Shorecrust. 1:15 remaining in the first half. Good stick there by Hallsworth trying to get it. Oh, and he does. Great stick there. Here come the Barons trying to add one last goal before the half. Hallsworth, Shields on his right. Tries to take it himself. Shoots it. A bouncer saved by the goalie of Shorecrust. Number 0, Kip Reeder. As his pass is errant, and it will go out of bounds with 49 seconds remaining. Covington will try to bring it across. One last push here for the Barons here in this first half. And Covington brings it across. Covington looking for his 5th goal. Oh, it just misses. 37 seconds remaining.
Good shot from Covington. Rare to see him miss from that range, but still a good shot, good effort.
Here's Bogoni from behind the goal, looking for cutters in front. Brody Clark was one of those cutters as he circles back to that X spot. Bogoni has it on the far side with 25 seconds remaining. As that's the illegal screen. Again, it is different than basketball, I think, Tyler. Again, I'm not 100% sure how it works, but I think it's because, like in basketball, he was moving. As here comes Shorecrust, only 18 seconds remaining. One last dash, trying to get one goal closer. Ryan Richards circling the goal out to Halleck. Halleck to Richards. Richards trying to go through, picked off by Shields. Shields with 0s on the clock will end the first half. St. Pete Catholic leads 11-3. We'll be back after halftime.
And we're back for some more Barons lacrosse. I'll be without my partner Jonathan Shields for just a few minutes, because he has to go settle something around the school. But SPC starts it back up, and Shorecrust has the ball over to their number 18. Just taking his time, trying to find some space. It's got some questionable cradling, and it's sent out of bounds. It's back with SPC. And Charlie Book will restart the play for SPC. Charlie Book sends a long pass down over to Covington. Good pass from Charlie Book. And here comes Covington now. Covington gets the pass over to Jamie Shields, just so close. And Shorecrust's goalkeeper gets it back for them. And here comes Shorecrust now. Still trying to find options. Daniel Johnson just holding on to it, trying to get past Charlie Book. Daniel Johnson tries to get the shot off and sent out wide. And Shorecrust started off again with Dashiell Johnson. Johnson still trying to find a pass. And it's back with SPC. Carson Covington. A good pass. Good pass over to Keen Novotny. Novotny just... And there's a whistle, and it's back, and it's given back to Shorecrust. Charlie Cohen with the ball. Cohen just taking it slow and trying to find some options. Over to Shorecrust's 32. Shorecrust. And SPC wins it back, and now it's with Elijah Gainio. Elijah Gainio making the run. And there's a flag, but Elijah Gainio will keep going. And that was interesting from Elijah Gainio, but the flag will be called because the Shorecrust player hit Elijah Gainio in the back with his stick as he was running. Still waiting on the substitutions to be done so the ref can start out the play again. As Novotny comes off for another player. SPC starts it back up. Jamison Shields over to Vincent Vagoni. Over to Covington. Covington to Bagoni. to Covington. Covington, I think, tried to pass it to Shields, but it's saved by Shorecrust's goalkeeper, and Jamie Shields is pressing well. Oh, he couldn't catch the pass, and it's handled out of bound by Shorecrust, and now it's back with SPC. It's over to Vincent Bogoni. Vincent Bogoni trying to find some space. Gets it in. Grayson Zepp nearly scoring again. But it's saved by Shorecrust's goalkeeper, Kip Reeder. Shorecrust looks like they could have an opportunity here. And then now SPC wins it back. Carson Covington. The pass is dropped, but SPC still has it. Back to Covington. Covington sends it over to Bogoni. Bogoni to Zepp. Back to Bogoni now. Bogoni taking his time. Now to Covington. Tries to pass it over to Zepp, but it's out of bounds, and it's now back with Shorecrust. And Shorecrust started back up again. And still loose, and there's a push, and I think the ref will blow his whistle. And the ref starts it back up again. Here comes Shorecrust now. Shorecrust gets the shot off. Good save by Terry Matala. And then Matala sends it all the way downfield, and Grayson Zepp tries to get it, but it's on the feet of the Shorecrust player. And it's just a bit of a scramble. Now Shorecrust gets it back, but now they lose possession again. And then Shorecrust wins back possession again. Now SBC has it. Brody Clark with the ball. Brody Clark, good pass. Oh, that was a good pass from Brody Clark, but the shot was just completely messed up. Shorecrust is number 24, sends it downfield to number 32. And there's a flag on the play. Not unsure about what the flag call is. But it looks to be against SPC.
Yeah, I think they called that on Garrett Moss. Tyler? But Shorecrust also called a timeout, so we'll be back right after their timeout.
And Shorecrust starts it back up again. Charlie Book trying to defend through all the Shorecrust players. Shorecrust still not being able to get inside the box. They get the shot off, but it'll be back with Shorecrust. Shorecrust just passing around again.
Barron's defense has been good for the most part. Like you said, Shorecrust has been pretty stagnant. You know, the Barron wall has held up pretty nicely.
And Elijah Gainio wins it back.
And he's been impressive tonight, Gainio, defensively.
Gainio, good pass to Grayson Zapp. Grayson Zapp dodging pass well. Gets the shot off and over the going.
Just a little wide. I think that one came up a little bit too early on him. Great move to get it there, though.
Vincent over to Covington, and Shorecrust's goalkeeper saves it. Here comes Jameson Shields now. Shields just taking his time as there's 30 seconds left to go. Shields gets the shot off. And it's a goal for
Goal number 10, Jameson Shields.
Goal for Jameson Shields, his first one of the night. What'd you think about that one?
Yeah, just a good job, Jamie, picking his corner right there. And, you know, in games like this, we try to find the things that can translate, right? And we talked about coming in how St. B. Catholic's done a really good job finding offense outside of Carson, right? Carson's also always going to be your main hub because he's so talented, but we've talked about how Vinny and Jameson have stepped up. But in this game, you know, you see Zepp with the goal and all these other guys with the goal. And, you know, good to see Jameson now. I believe that's a 3-game goal streak for him. Add to the tally. I also went down there when I took before this quarter started when Tyler was by himself, and I asked him why he hasn't scored yet because I was just messing with him. But yeah, but he got the best save of the night, I think. Tyler, I don't know about you, is when the goalie Reeder denied Jamie right in front.
Yeah, that was
right. I mean, that was just a fantastic save.
Also, while you were gone, there was a very good save once again by him, but on Carson Covington.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's facing onslaught as we'll head to the fourth quarter. Last 12 minutes of this game coming up right after this.
And we're back for some more SPC lacrosse. And some action already from Jamison Shields. And Shields gets the shot off, and it looked to be saved, but
Yeah, just wide. The one thing that I've seen out of St. Catholic today is, and this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but they've lacked the want to make that extra pass. Now, for the seniors, I expect them to try to score as much as possible. Jamie had Noah Slade, a freshman, right open there in the middle. I'd like to see him, dump that off.
that was a very close shot off the post. As Bogoni saves that, but then now it goes out of bounds. And it'll be going back to Shorecrust. That's a long pass over. And then SBC wins it. Covington trying to take the charge and now slowing down the play a little bit.
It's Noah Slate, a freshman, in.
That was Covington now. Carson Covington. Dodging well, and that's another goal for SBC.
Oh, number 17,
Carson Covington once again.
And that was even more impressive because he shot that from his left side, his offside.
Just incredible today from Carson Covington.
Yeah, and we've talked about it. Carson is just a different type of lacrosse player than anyone out there, and it's like that in a lot of games. Like I said, we did the CCC game, right?
No, we didn't.
But no, I was just at the CCC game. We didn't stream it, but CCC did a really good job at contracting the middle whenever Carson went in, and it made it difficult, right? Because Carson, is too talented to guard him with one guy, right? Yeah. So CCC's approach was to guard him with like 4 guys when he got in the middle. And you see Shorecrust was trying to guard him with 1, and I think that's why either his 5th or 6th goal. As Jamie with a rare face-off appearance.
And now Shorecrust wins that face-off as they try to take some action. Good stick by Jamie. And the pass over to Jamie. The ball is staying on the ground for a while, and someone tries to win it, and Grayson Zapp.
Still on the ground.
It's still on the ground. Finally, SBC gets it, and it's Covington
Goal
again.
number 17, Carson Covington.
As I believe now we get the running clock with it being at 12 goals. But Covington just put in the finishing touches on just a masterful display.
The goalkeeper was a bit out of position on that one, but still a good goal from Covington as they just took up the attack and just hit it in easily. As SBC is now up 12, and as Jonathan said that there will be a running clock now, which I don't know why the running clock hasn't started yet.
I don't know. See, I like this that you get to get experience with different guys at different positions, right? We see some freshmen in. We see, we saw Carson. I don't know how familiar he was with face-off, but I know Jameson doesn't do a ton of face-offs. You never know in like a playoff game, what could happen and what you need guys to do.
Yeah. And Shorecrust wins that face-off. And Shorecrust is number 11, misses the pass, and Holloway we're trying to get the pass. And now he's just taking charge now. A good pass over to Jamie Shields. Shields now.
See, I like that, though, because he tried to pass it back to the middle, right?
And now Shorecrust trying to win it back. Brody Clark gets a good stick there. And Carson Covington tries to pass it to Zepp. And now it's with Magoni. Vincent Bogoni just taking his time a little bit with 9 minutes to go. Good bit of dodging.
That's a good shot.
That was a good shot, just wide. And now, here's Charlie Book. Brody Clark. And now, Jameson Shields. Shields gets the shot off. Good save.
And we've seen a few of those bouncers go in.
Good win by Jake Hogan. Keaton Novotny just drops it. Still trying to gain back possession. And now it's back with Jake Hogan. Jake Hogan still got it. Over to Vincent Bogoni.
Oh, good cut.
Over Covington.
Nice.
And Covington gets it in.
Goal number 17, Carson Covington.
Great cut there by Carson. Great pass by Vinny. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. We wanted to see more passes to that middle. So now the clock is rolling.
Good goal from Covington. Just has too many goals at this point. I don't even know.
It might be his 8th.
It's like that Indian Rocks game.
Yeah.
Except he's got about half the goals instead of all of them. For people who watched lacrosse last year, there was also another big win last year against Shorecrust, where they won, I believe, 15-2. Now it's 16-3. Just another big win once again. And it's out of balance, and it's with SPC. Over to Vincent Bogoni now. Bogoni. Hollowoods. Now here comes Elijah Gainey.
So they gave some defenders offensive sticks. Gainey usually has a long stick. Now he has a forward stick. Trying to give some of these defenders the chance at a goal.
Elijah Gainey,
It's
just wide. Been such a good game for Elijah Gainey today. I would love to see him get a goal tonight on his senior night. Now with Shorecrust. Over to their goalie. 24 takes it and tries to pass it to 18. Good stick, and now it's one back by Vincent Bogoni. Oh, Zepp just misses out on that pass, and SPC still trying to jab at it. Now it's back with Shorecrust. Hollowitz wins it back. Over to Bogoni. Bogoni, good move. What a goal.
I think that was in too. It's either that or hit the post.
That go in?
I think they're saying it hit the post. I thought I saw it hit the top.
I thought that went in.
Yeah, I think Vinny might have gone robbed there.
Gainey now. Grayson Zepp. Grayson Zepp loses possession. Back with SPC. And then Shorecrust wins it back. Shorecrust is 24, taking the charge. Passes over 25 now to 2. And now it's out of bounds. And SPC will be down a player as there is the flag. He'll have a 1-minute penalty. Yeah, so you still wait for the ref to blow his whistle to start up, and now they start back up. Now it's Shorecrust. Just passing around the area. Ooh, close shot there by Shorecrust. And now Shorecrust still going. Just passing around the area. Can't really get past SPC's little wall here they got going on. And they get a shot off. Miles Halleck gets a shot off. It's wide. Shorecrust now. With Ryan Richards now going out of bounds.
Well, Tyler, is this game running down? What impressed you the most about St. B. Catholic in this one?
What impressed me is how much offensive display that they showed today as they're winning by 13 goals. It looks to see that they almost just got another one, and their offensive display has been good, but especially from Carson Covington scoring about half those goals. And also their defensive display as well throughout the game, trying to build a wall kind of and just not letting Shorecrust really get through.
And that's it tonight, as tomorrow we'll be broadcasting the baseball game, so make sure you guys are on the lookout for
And
that.
that's your final score.
Barons
Barons
win.
16,
Tyler, great job
Chargers
tonight,
3.
and we'll see you guys later on. All right, good job, everyone. So we start dismantling that. I'm going to make